Good evening, everybody. Good evening, one more time. Welcome, everybody. I sincerely appreciate you. I want to say a very big thank you to everybody. I really appreciate your consistency, sincerely speaking. Um, you didn't see it as if it was a free program. You all stood by and you attended this program. I really appreciate. And I believe that you've gained some things this in this beginner's class. Thank you so much for coming. Those that were not chance to watch, I want to say a very big thank you to you. I noticed many viewers were online. They viewed through the channel. Many subscribed. A very big thank you to you all. I sincerely appreciate you. Thank you, class. I just want to say this. For you to have a very full knowledge of this, for you to enjoy this further, please, I advise you to key into the advanced class. The advanced class will be very, very helpful to you all. And like I said, the cost for the advanced class still remains 10,000 naira. Payment can start rolling because the advanced class will start exactly, it will start exactly, um, it will start exactly second, which is on Monday, and it will end on the 16th of August. I repeat, it will start 2nd of August and it will end on 16th of August. I just decided to do something recently. In case we might probably be having some people who will be thinking that the advanced class is too late for 9. So I decided to move the time to 8 p.m. Are you with me? The advanced class will still remain the same time, 8 p.m. And it will still remain 8 p.m. Sorry. So in that process, you will definitely enjoy the program as usual. You surely enjoy it as usual. So now you'll be wondering, what are we probably doing? The first thing I'll be looking at tonight, I want to first be sure that everybody is seeing my screen. The first thing we'll be looking at tonight is just a minute. Okay. The first thing we'll all be looking at is how to manage our trade. Trade management started since yesterday, and I want to assume that you have a good knowledge of how to enter your trade and even how to add your take profit and your stop loss. Are you with me? So the trade management we are going to be looking at today is the use of my FX book. We also look into investing.com. We also look into Forex Factory. If time permits, I'll teach you one strategy that works in the Forex market. So how are we going to commence this? The first thing I'm going to talk about is my FX book, the use of my FX book. Let me go to find out what I will surely comment. Sorry about that, please. So let's proceed. The use of my FX book. The first thing I'll do is I'll go to Google. Let me share this with you so that you see how I go about it. Then I'll type my FX book. You can see why my FX book is typed. My FX book appeared automatically. So what do? I'll click on my FX book. Once I click on my FX book, then I will hover onto home, go to Forex calculator. I repeat, go to home, click on the drop down arrow, Forex calculator. Now go to position size calculator, click on it. Once you click on position size calculator, you will see currency pairs lying there. Let's say the currency pair I want to deal with is actually GBP USD. If I click on GBP USD, then once that is done, now if I click on GBP USD, then the currency I am working with is USD. Then account size. Let's say Mr. Destiny is trading with $2,000. Now, how much does Mr. Destiny want to risk here? Mr. Destiny wants to risk 3% of his trade. Click on 3%. Then the next thing we'll now look onto is we'll now look onto the pips or lot size that we are looking onto. So let's say we are using 50 pips here. If I click on 50 pips, then what's the next thing? Then I can now successfully check. I'll click on calculate. Class, once I click on calculate, if you look at the bottom, you will see money you in USD, $60. You will see sizing, 0.12. Now, let me say something about money you in USD and sizing quickly. Do you know what that means? It means that if you come to my screen, 3% of $2,000 is what? 3% of $2,000. That's 3/100. Times 2,000. If you look at it carefully, you observe that zeros cancel zeros. 3 times 20 is what? $60. Class, you know what this means? It means that even if you lose in the forex market or you win, you're only risking 60% of your trade. Meaning that $2,000, then minus 60. $2,000 minus 60 is what? Geomathematics, that's 1,980. No, sorry, 1,940. Then when you add $60 to this, let's say you gain in that trade $60. When you add them up, you are going to get $2,060. So class, the beauty about position size calculator, you'll be wondering, what's the essence of all this? The essence of this is, at least you are knowing what you are risking in the market. Somebody like Mr. Babatunde can decide to go, he can decide to go off the forex market and trade, having in mind that he's risking 60% of his trade. I think to me, this is even better than somebody who's risking 100% of his trade. I am not saying you might not have a successful win. What if on the other side, God forbid, you have a big loss? What do? It means your account will totally go. Are you with me? It means that you surely have a burnt account, which I don't wish for you. So position size calculator is just a way to manage your trade successfully. Are you with me? Position size calculator is just a way for you to manage your trade successfully. So that's position size calculator for you. So let's proceed. Now, after talking about investing.com, sorry, my FS book, the next thing I would like to talk about tonight is investing.com. The next thing I would like to talk about is investing.com. Come here, type investing.com. Come here and type investing.com. you type investing.com, then the next thing you do is you observe that the site is out. So once a site comes out, then if you check the top of it, there are so many things you can work on here. In fact, if I tell you something, you don't believe it. You can predict support and resistance on investing.com. You can check your charts. You can work on tools. You can even check crypto and the rest of them. Let's come to tools. Once you come to tools, click on Forex volatility. Once you click on Forex volatility, then what's the next thing to do? You scroll down. You observe that you will see some currency pairs here, and you see pips assigned to them. Do you know what this means? It means that this is exactly what they are assigned to for that week. Can you see my screen now, Mr. Babatunde? If you can see, just type one in the chat box. Class, if you know you can see my screen, type one in the chat box. Class, please. If you know you can see my screen, type one in the chat box. Thank you very much. Okay, that's good. So now, this means that this is the number of pips that is assigned for this trade for the week. For instance, look at it. The number of pips assigned to this trade is AUD card is 58.96. So this is exactly what is assigned to this trade for the week. So how on earth will somebody like me, we want to greedily earn 150 pips on AUD card? It is not possible and it is not right. It doesn't make any sense. Are you with me? You should be able to what? To take just 10 to 20 pips in a trade and leave the market. Are you with me? So if you look at other pairs, you have XA USD gold, 2,000, you have 2,308 pips assigned for that week. Although gold is very heavy. You have GPP AUD. GPP AUD, you have so many of them, GPP NZD, GPP CHF, GPP card. So this is how you get the number of pips assigned to you in a week. Are you with me? So let's go to another one I'd like to talk about tonight. It's called, let's go to technicals. And let's go to technical analysis. If you have been trading here before, I want you to follow me on what I'm about to say. If you check out technical summary, you see some things like Euro USD, strong buy, strong buy, strong buy, neutral. This is also an entry signal. You look at the top of them, you see 5 minutes, 15 minutes, hourly, and daily. These are time frames. Don't worry, in the advanced class, I'll teach you more about time frames. Are you with me? In the advanced class, I'll teach you more about time frames. USD JPY. This is a strong sell, strong sell, strong sell, strong sell. Once you see strong sell, strong sell, strong sell, what does that mean, class? It means that you should sell that market immediately. Strong buy, strong buy, strong buy. It means I should buy that market immediately. Class, you know what I've noticed about the forex market? If Euro USD is the quote, which is the second one. And for this, USD is the first one. The reverse is the case based on the condition of the market. In other words, if one is going on a buy, the other one will go on a sell. Look at USD. Both of them are seriously going on a sell right now. But the question is, should you enter this trade now? This depends on the news of the market. Let's say you come to news and you click on Forex. Let's go to the news. You look at it. Dollar at 1 month low rates. Okay, this is not what I need. Euro GBP exchange rate waivers amidst ongoing COVID concern. COVID is about to disturb the market. Look at it. Dollar slips after POS dovish, tapering comments. But this happened 12 hours ago. You should always check out for the recent news and what is happening. The recent news will always help you in predicting how to enter the market. That's what they call news trading. And if you check out some of the adverts you see around, you see some other pop-up information about trading and traders, even though all these are not bringing us some things now. Are you with me? So please just give me a minute, please. I will be back, please. Sorry about that, please. So now I'm back. So, like I said, you should always be alert about the recent news that is popping up in the market. Are you with me? You should be alert about the recent news that's what is popping up in the market. Now, news trading, like I said, is one of the best methods of trade. Let's proceed. Now, let's now go straight to Forex Factory. Forex Factory. You click on Forex Factory. Now come here. You know one beauty about Forex Factory? Forex Factory will tell you the headlines of news. I love Forex Factory for that. Especially when there is break, like all these public holidays and co. I like to come here to check. You should not just dive into the Forex market when you are not sure of what's happening. You must get vital information before you dive into the market. Now look at it. This one is building consent, unemployment rates. How you think? Look at this. You can see advanced GPP. You can see something like advanced GP. All these things are exactly what you enjoy in Forex Factory. Now, you can see that this is Spanish flash, Spanish unemployment rates, German unemployment change. All these affect the market one way or the other. Now, there's another thing I want to say. There's something like cable updates. Then you have current daily volume. It's too low for this kind of bullish. Now, these are comments from people. These are market structures. And this is quantum London trading. If you play with all this, you will see all these in Forex Factory. These are currency pairs. These are currency pairs. If you click on this chart, now once you click on this chart, if you now notice that you observe that clicking on this chart, you see some things there. Let's allow this come on. Look at this. This is the Forex chart. This is the Forex chart. Now with this chart, you can always pick your support and resistance. Support and resistance is a strategy you use to win in the Forex market. Are you with me? So if you look at this closely, I always tell people, it's always good for you to make prediction of support and resistance between 1 hour time frame and 4 hours time frame. Are you with me? Look at this. Let's say I want to predict the markets. Okay, this was exactly what I used to teach the previous class. Let me cancel this. I can even put a support and resistance line here. Sorry, that's my drawing line. I've seen. Put my line here. See my lines there, they have appeared already. Put my horizontal line here. You can see this is a trend line now. I can also come here and put another trend line here. Look at it. I always tell people something. The breakout of the support and resistance is what you should work with. But don't worry, I will teach you more of this in the advanced class. I don't want to get you confused. Thank you very much, class. I think eventually I have come to the end of this program. Please ask your questions if there's any question at all in the house. Possibly you want to ask a question pertaining the advanced class, you are free to ask your questions. I'm through with class right now. Yes, Mr. Madam Feitu. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Yes, ma'am. How is everything with you, ma'am?
Fine, no, how's the family?
Yes, we thank God, ma'am. Yes,
Okay, I came in a little too before I got time.
no problem. But have you been watching all the videos?
Yeah,
There's no
three
problem.
videos. Um, the advanced class.
You said what?
Sorry, I want to ask. I said advanced class. Looking forward to the advanced.
Okay, that's very good, ma'am.
There was something you do. Maybe you have to talk about that in advanced class. I noticed buying and selling in the what I from that point of view. I always see buy is the point for you to sell.
Okay, go on.
You show now, there's an analysis you show in whatever that they say sell. How do you do the map to sell?
No, when that sell situation, like I said before I left that part,
Yes.
I said that is based on the news in the market. Are you with me? You must be observant to the news. If, for instance, an information comes now, yes. Let's say an information comes now, and the information is dollar goes flat based on the COVID-19 threat or a situation in United States dollars. You know what that means, madam? It means that a currency pair that is Euro USD, if dollar is flat in Euro USD, Euro should be high. You understand? If dollar is flat, Euro should be high. So you should buy in that kind of condition. So if that kind of information comes, what do? You buy immediately. Are you with me? Do you understand me, ma? Hello? Hello? Okay, someone else can ask a question, please. Since that man has a network problem. Someone else should ask a question.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, sir. How is everything, sir?
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir. How is everything, sir?
Like yes, my question is pertaining, fine, sir. My question is pertaining to the investing.com.
Yes, sir.
Like those signal, is it related to a particular time frame, like the 1 hour, the 15 minutes, or the 4 hours time frame?
Which signal, sir?
That is the buy, or the sell.
Those ones just appeared. No, that one has nothing to do with time frame. Look at it very when I open it on investing.com. It has nothing to do on the time frame. That one is just like news trading. Do you get it, sir? That is just like news trading.
Okay.
It's just like news.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with that. Do you get it, sir?
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you see buy, you just go to the market and buy.
Yes. Hello, I will explain these things deeper in the advanced class. Do you get it, sir? I just gave you hints of how
Okay,
to
sir.
enter the market. Are you with me? Yeah. All right. Mr.
Okay,
Babatunde, since you want to ask a
Yeah,
question.
Thank you,
I'm
sir.
with you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, good evening.
I am in the advanced class. Will there be a process like training which we can just send to you and you can lead us like, okay, there is a mistake here, I'm having an issue here and something like that, or we are just training like this without practicing?
Never. Never. In the advanced class, Oga, you
Yeah.
can do assignments. In fact, let me tell you, in the advanced class, day 3 or day 2, you will start your assignments. So that when you do it, you see your mistakes, it will be corrected. The advanced class is an interactive class. So it's not this one that everybody gets quiet here. In the advanced class,
Okay.
nobody is muting himself. The only reason
Okay.
why I tell people to mute themselves is when their background is noisy. Nobody is muting himself in the advanced class. It's an interactive class. Are you with me? I will show you all the strategies on how to win in the advanced class. That one is very, very certain.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
And then this buying and that means we are using this chart you sent to me. This chart you are showing us on your screen now. We are using it both in the Forex also, are we?
Yes,
This
sir.
Forex factory.
No. I will use trading view in the advanced class. I will use trading view in the advanced class.
Okay.
Mm.
So the advanced class is like how many hours? Is it 1 hour or
The advanced class, the strategies I'm teaching you, the advanced class with 1 hour is okay for all the strategies I'm teaching you. Are you with me? It's from 8 to 9 and it will go for 2 weeks. Are you with me? I decided to shift the time to 8. I think 8 will be very much more convenient. Are you with me? Because of
it
those
will be
people
very cool. Yeah.
and it's 8 p.m. I made it 8 p.m.
It will be-
purposely so that you won't be tired and you're
Yeah.
not feeling sleepy and all those things. No, 8 is okay. I left it for
Yeah.
8 again. If you join the advanced class, Mr. Destiny and the rest members, I can beat my chest that you never regret it. See, I know people that when they join the advanced class, I'm sorry to say this out. I'm not supposed to say, but let me just say this. They have to go and sell 1 or 2 things to join the advanced class. But today, this job is what they earn from. Do you know that there's people that graduated from here and today they have their own classes in several states, especially in Port Harcourt. I can't count the number of people I've trained over there. Are you with me? So that's that. It will do you good if you join the advanced class. Yes, Mr. Kalabu, ask your question. Who else again is asking questions, please? Mr. Oyinloye.
Okay, good evening, sir.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. How's everything, sir?
Nice, sir.
Yes, sir. Well done, sir.
Like my question is, what is the perfect time frame to trade on the forex market for a beginner?
I will tell you that in the advanced class, sir.
Hello.
I will teach you that in the advanced class.
Okay, sir.
Do you know why I said so? There are some strategies I need to show you on combining the time frames. It's not something I can do in minutes. You understand? There are strategies I need to show you on how to combine the time frames. Don't worry, in the advanced class, you get it to the fullest. No doubt about that. Yes, ask your question, Mr. Kalabu. I'm with you. Ask your question.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening, sir. Yes, sir.
Mr. Inoue.
Yes, sir. Well done, Mr. Oyinloye. Well done, sir.
Sorry, the class is so interesting.
Thank you very
I
much,
just
sir.
want you to help us thoroughly because there are some of us where we've not known anything much.
Yes, sir.
We are just struggling to know.
Yes, sir.
And when one is struggling to know, one cannot deceive himself that he has known. And when you have not, so you are going to help us thoroughly in that advanced class. And since you said it's going to be a thorough interaction,
yes, sir.
I believe it will be. Then there are, there's personality difference of understanding
I
and
understand
perfection.
you. I know where you are going to.
Uh-huh.
I understand you. See,
Yeah. And
sir.
this mentoring of a thing,
Mm,
though this mentoring of a thing is also very important for us.
see,
You
sir.
know,
See, sir.
when
Let me tell you
market
something
at
tonight.
times is very volatile, as you said.
I understand. Let me tell you something tonight, sir. Hello, sir. After you make this payment
Yes,
of
I'm
the
with
advanced
you.
class, you don't have,
Is it?
after you made this payment for this advanced class, you don't have any other payment you pay me again. I'm very sure of that. Are you with me? Mentorship is for life. In that advanced class, I will make sure I explain to the fullest. I know there's a say that when somebody has not collected money, the person will start making promises and all of that. I know there's a say like that. But Mr. Who asked that question? Mr. Oyinloye, you will be the one to testify that I made this statement. Are you with me? You will say to me that I made this statement. Are you with me? In that class, there is nothing like lagging behind. You will see it by yourself, sir. Are you with me? You see it by yourself. Is it clear to you,
Okay.
sir? Yes, sir.
Very clear.
Yes, sir.
In fact, I'm saying amen. So shall it be.
Amen. You just don't be scared about any scam zone, whether these are scam. No. Put your mind at rest. Put your mind at rest. There's nothing like scamming here. There's nothing like scamming here. If you pay, you can call me. I will tell you that I've seen your money. You can send screenshot to that WhatsApp number. But I can assure you, if you make payment of that advanced class, you will not regret it. Take it or leave it. Are you with me, sir?
Okay, sir.
So thank you so much, class.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I will drop the account details tonight. I will do that tonight. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, class. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Yeah, good night, sir. Yes, sir.